should call upon?
I think Richard, BJ, and Monica. Those three want to ask questions.
Sounds good. Perfect. So this is the first time I'm going to see everybody else. Let's go ahead and let them in. Get ready to start.
Oh yeah, me too.
Am I in the Zoom right now?
You are in the Zoom. We can see you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Is everybody loading in?
It looks like
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Come on in. We're just going to wait a second and wait for everybody to load in. 5. Michelle, if you can kind of handle our plans, I'm going to join on my iPad right now.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate your patience and are happy that we're all together again. We've got everybody from California, from Minnesota, Oklahoma, Arizona. I mean, you guys are everywhere. So this is really exciting, and we really appreciate all your support. Can you hear me okay? Oh, Kimberly was saying. I was like, okay. And today we're actually going to switch something up because we were going to do a presentation if there was any prospects on here. But since you guys are all members, yay, congratulations, and thank you for being a member. Since you guys are all members, and either if you're a new member or previous member, anything like that, we want to cater to the membership and the opportunity, since it is opportunity focused, and we want to be able to answer your questions and actually delve deeper into the opportunity aspect with the loyalty program, since many of you have questions about the loyalty program. I know that a few of you have been asking me lately about how the loyalty bonus structure works, bonus 3, bonus 4, whatever questions you have, we will gladly go over that with you in this session. And any other questions you guys have, please communicate with us and put it in the chat feed so that way we can hope to get to all of your questions. Let's go ahead and put this chat up. All right. And then we're going to basically break it down for you on how the loyalty program works. We do have 6 bonuses, and Dean and Nico are going to show you a little bit more of the benefits and the value and how to bank in on your points and commissions, etc.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and take it from here, Michelle. Thank you for the intro. So the silver lining here is that we're gonna be able to answer any questions that you guys have. So a lot of you guys are the new members. I know I see some new names like Richard, Monica, or have been around before and are just now starting to get involved in the business. So if you have any questions with the loyalty program, this is a perfect time to ask those questions, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going step by step, bonus by bonus, how each bonus works. And what I'll do is, if you have any questions, because right now you guys are muted, just go ahead and raise your hand with the emoji that's included on Zoom. If you don't know how to do that, just type a comment and stop us at any point so we can answer that question. So what I'm going to do is start out with NSB, New Spark bonus. Again, Michelle's going to be doing an in-depth training on this tomorrow. So if you guys don't know about that as well, we're going to have that as a resource for you guys if you have anybody that missed today. So let me go ahead and see if I can share screen. If you have any questions regarding the loyalty program, go ahead and type it in the chat now so that when I get to explaining that bonus, I can call upon you and then you can ask it live in front of everybody. And the good thing about this is a lot of the questions you're going to ask are questions that probably a lot of people have too. And it will be very helpful for those who are existing members that are a little bit more savvy about the business. If you want to jump in at all and explain or clarify, please just let us know. But let's just take it from the top. So first is we have 6 different bonuses, guys. So this is bonus number 1, which is our New Spark bonus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up a hypothetical situation. Right here in the middle is you. This is Jill. Tom and Jill on your left. You can see my circles. Okay. Now, who are Tom and Jill? Those are your personal referrals. Now, this matters because personal referrals and other referrals that aren't personally referred by you, those distinguishing factors very much matter. So when we get to it, I'll explain why. But let's just say we have two different packs, right? Everybody here has joined with either a pack A or a pack B. So let's say Jill is that superstar. She's a person that heard the message and was like, oh my God, I got to do this. I got to do this business. Maybe if I buy the pack B, I want to build it quicker. So she gets in at a pack B. So I believe the pack B is at 775, right?
Correct.
Yep.
So now you get Jill involved. Now you get Tom involved. You tell him the business, but he just kind of wants to try the products first and doesn't know if he's going to be good at the business yet. So he signs up with a pack A. And pack A is at 355.
325.
Oh, 325.
Including the memberships on this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then the other one, you have to put 805.
with the
Oh,
membership.
805. Should I just keep it with 325 then? Yeah. You know what's so bad is that I'm going to have to.
It's okay.
No, I can do this.
You're doing great. Good writing too.
325. Perfect. Okay. So I'm keeping it in dollar formats for you guys so it's clear and concise. But just so you guys know, we have a point system. So every single point that we have in our point system equivalates to 1 cent. So it's very easy to remember. The only reason why we do this is because we do work with multiple different countries. And so it's really hard for us to cash out different currencies for the exchange rate at that time. So how we get around it is we actually use a point system so that everybody cashes out at the exact same time. And then when you're ready, you cash those points in to the currency that you accept. So for this example, though, we're going to keep it in dollar formats. Now, according to New Spark Bonus, you get a 20% bonus every time somebody signs up, if you personally referred them. So in this situation, you personally referred Jill. What is 20% of 775? Actually, don't even know that at the top of my head anymore. Give me 1 second.
155.
155. Would you say 155?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 155. That means you made 155 here, okay? Segregate that. So that means Jill, you signed her up. She got a B pack. Just for your efforts, you got $155. Now for Tom, you get 20% here. So 20% off of 325 is what?
65.
Perfect. So 65, if I'm doing my math correctly, is that 210 or 220? 210, 220, right? If we add these two together, 155 plus 65, that means you made $220 in the time it took you to maybe bring them at one of these virtual events. Maybe you tell them, hey guys, these products have changed my life. I can't explain them very well. I just got started, but I know it's working for me and it's amazing. Can you come by and check out this virtual event? They're going to explain it better than I can. And then they sign up and you get $220 just for that effort. And so that's what New Spark Bonus is. Now you can personally refer as many people as you want. It doesn't need to just be you and Tom and Jill. You can make it to, how do I make it?
We're learning as we go.
Sorry, guys. I don't know how to use this PowerPoint slide just yet. So give me a second. Do I have to back out the pen? Oh, that makes sense. There we go.
Good job.
Okay. So it doesn't have to just stop at you, Tom, and Jill. You can refer a Michelle. You can refer a Dean. You can refer a Monica. You can refer a Richard here. Anybody that you personally refer, you get 20% off of whatever they come in off. You get 20%. And that's New Spark Bonus. So is there any questions on this first bonus before I move on to bonus number 2? Now I can't see him, guys, so can you make sure nobody's raising their hands or asking any
Put in the
questions?
chat or raise your hand so we could see.
Any questions on this one?
I don't
So
see
far,
any-
no
I
questions
don't
that
see
we
anything in the
see.
chat yet.
That must mean I'm a very good explainer.
You're a
Yes.
great teacher.
But don't be shy, guys. Stop me if you have any questions. That's New Spark Bonus. Now, oh, great for reminding me. That's for all VIPs that are signing up. You get a 20% bonus, but this also applies to all customers as well. So whatever customer that you refer, if they just want a Nectura, they don't want to sign up, anytime they get a purchase, you get 20% off whatever they purchase. And it doesn't even have to be their first purchase. So that's just for customers. Customers, it doesn't have to be your first purchase and you get 20% off of whatever they buy. But for VIPs, you get only 20% off of their first initial purchase, like Tom and Joe.
And it doesn't have to only be the Pack B. You can customize these orders. If you wanted to throw in a halo, their order could be $1,000 worth. You just made 20% off that sale, which is 20%, which is $200 off $1,000 sale. So just as an idea.
That's perfect. And I saw a lot of you guys actually have those customized packs now that you mention it, Michelle. A lot of people from Ojai actually signed up with, one-off items and whatever customized pack, no matter what it is, if it's your first purchase, 20%. All right. If there's no questions, we'll move on to bonus number 2. Here we go. Bonus number 2 is our share the sales bonus. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated because it has to do with our point system. But again, I'll go ahead and try to explain it in dollars just so that we all follow along easier. Let me go ahead and erase all this. Is it erased on you guys' screen?
No, I still see Richard and 20% on the top right there. Just...
My eraser isn't going.
Oh.
Should I try to close it and then?
Oh, that damn eraser.
You guys can see me doing clear pen markings, right? There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so this is our share of the sales. This is the thing that sets us apart, guys, because a lot of multi-level marketing, network marketing, whatever you guys call it, they don't have this. And this is exactly why we're DCM and we're not MLM. We're the next evolution. We took all the good things about that business, like word of mouth, a community. It does have great products. And we left all the bad stuff with them. And what spawned is this 55% profit sharing pool. So why is this so important and why is it a distinguishing factor for us? It's because this is what allows us to not only sell products, health, wellness, and beauty. So not only are we promoting that and getting rewarded for it, but anything that we can attach our company to, we can all get paid out to this 55% profit sharing pool. Let me explain. Anytime that you have an event, anytime that you have a training, anytime that, for example, in Japan, we hired a DJ, we rented out a club, and we sold ticket sales. So we had revenue coming from the ticket sales, and we have revenue coming from the product sales. And all those sales from that event, they all go in this 55 profit sharing pool. Now, why is it called profit sharing? It's very important that you guys know why it's called profit sharing. The reason why is because we are actually sharing in the profits of the entire globe that we operate in. So that's Japan, Vietnam, Philippines, United States. We all are profiting off of the global sales of all those different countries. So the way it works is that every single week, we actually calculate how much sales Club Sparkle has made in the world. Let's just say it's, why does it keep coming back?
Nope. Richard, 20% is back.
Why does it keep coming back? Richard,
there you go.
Not that much, Richard. Oh my God.
It's like that movie Groundhog's Day.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, let's just ignore it. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that 10 million?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we made 10 million in the global sales of Club Sparkle, in this bonus, what would happen is we would segment out 5,500,000 of that 10 million. That's 55%. And what we're going to do with this 5,000 or 5,500,000 is we're going to give it back to you guys. All the people who believe in our products, share our products with others, bring people to events, bring people to trainings. All that gets paid out to those people. Now, how do you qualify? How do I get to share in the company's sales? Well, it's helpful to kind of look at it like a potluck. So when you do a potluck, right, you want everybody, okay, we're going to go do a potluck at Michelle's house. I'll bring the spaghetti. Dean will bring the pizza. Michelle will bring the utensils. And we all, at the end of the day, have a big buffet. It's not because one person brought one dish and we're all eating it. It's because we all brought a little bit of something, and then the company all benefits. Same concept applies to this. This is just one big potluck with the entire globe. So how it works is you qualify by earning shares. So if there was 5 million, why is it doing that? If there was $5,500,000 that was segmented to you guys, that means that how many people have earned shares? Let's say, okay. Oh, there it goes.
It's gonna stay there. Looks like.
Okay, I think I gotta not touch it with my hand. So let's say, how does this get divvied up? It gets divvied up in shares. So how do those shares get distributed? Okay, let's say that there's out of the entire globe, there's about 10,000 shares that were earned by our members. Okay, 10,000 shares. Okay, so we made $10 million. Of that $10 million, we segmented 5,500,000 to share with the people who believe in our company. Now, of that 5,500,000, it's going to get divided by the amount of shares that were earned in that week. So 10,000 shares. So if we do a little math here, cross out the zeros, you have $55,000, right? Am I right? Is that right? Oh, sorry. 5,500, right? Or $550. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. So that means each share is worth $550. Okay, and that's how this works. $10 million the company earned. We separate 5,500,000 for everybody to share in. There's 10,000 people that are sharing in it, which means that each share is worth $550. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you qualify for a share? Well, perfect. Remember, I told you it's a potluck. How we do our potluck is we do it by your team A and team B. So if you guys don't know, we have a team A and a team B. Now, team A, I'll draw it down here.
It's just like the first slide that Nico was drawing on with Jill and what's his name?
Oh, Jill and Tom.
Tom.
Yep, exactly like that. Now, this is where people get scared because this is where the pyramid comes. And they're like, oh my God, pyramid scheme. But I always tell them, look, guys, there's pyramids everywhere. Who's at the top of a company? A CEO. Who does a CEO hire? A board of directors. That's usually 5. Who does a board of directors hire? District managers. And it goes down to the chain, and that's a pyramid. So what pyramid are you going to subscribe to? A person where they try to make themselves look good by your efforts, or a person that gets paid by making you look good off of your efforts? And that's what we got here. So I'm not scared of the pyramid, and neither should you. So here is what it starts to look like as if you have a binary. A binary means that you have a team A and you have a team B. Jesus. Jeez.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
let me add some more numbers on there.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, team A and team B, right? Is that something you guys can see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is a binary program. What's so cool about a binary program is this is what Einstein said is the 8th wonder of the world. It's harnessing that. What is the 8th wonder of the world? It's compounding. 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to, what is 8 times 8? 64. That instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So most people that are working in their lives, that's how they're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how they're moving up in their career. Whereas this is compounding. You go 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. And that's where you get to harness the 8th wonder of the world, according to Einstein. So that's what we're doing here is 1 to 2. This is the binary. In our binary, we have 2 teams. We have the A team on your left and the B team on the right. So this is you right here at the top. I'll color it in so you know. What this line is that I draw down the middle of is your two teams. That's just to separate it. So what the share the sales is and how you qualify for one share is all you got to do is you got to earn $250 on both your team A and your team B. Once the system recognizes that, let's say this is Michelle at the top. Oh, Michelle has generated team sales volume of 250 on team A and team B. We got to award her one share. Okay. And now what is the value of that one share? Well, we already figured it out. It kind of erased here, but it was like, I think $550.
Yep.
Right. And so this goes on to infinity, guys. So we could do, and it goes in increments of $250. So to qualify for your second share, all you need to do is get another $250 on your A and another $250 on your B. And what I mean by another $250 on A and B is another $250 of sales volume. So if somebody bought a pack A, that's $325 worth of sales volume. So all you need is $250 on both sides and you get another share. So let's do it again. There's two shares. Right? Another 250, and then 250, 3 shares. So that means you have $550 times 3, which would give you those 3 shares value. And it goes on to infinity. So this is why we say we have maximum earning potential, and you could take this as far as you want. There's no breakaways. There's no bad things that are from MLM that keep the people that are just joining now on the bottom. We took all of that out. Everything that we designed here is to give back the benefit to the average distributor. Oh, okay. We have one question by Amethyst. I remember Amethyst. Where is Amethyst?
Hi, Amethyst.
Okay, can we get Amethyst and unmute her? If she has a camera, that'd be great if we could spotlight her.
Yes, she just turned her camera on. Perfect. Let's spotlight.
Stop screen share.
You want to ask her to unmute?
Unmute.
Let me stop the screen share.
Okay.
There she is.
I can't see.
Oh, unmute yourself. Oh, can she unmute? There you go.
What's up, Amethyst? Nice background. I like it. We try to unmute you. You got to accept our unmute.
Oh, yeah. Unmute yourself.
I think we're all doing it at once. Who's going to do it?
She's on her phone. So you have, yeah. When somebody says,
I won't touch it. Whoever does it.
Yeah, we're not touching it.
Go ahead, Christine.
All right, Christine. She is unmuting, and then she's muting again. Okay, how about this, Amethyst, since you're having troubles, why don't you go ahead and type it out, your question, and I'll read it aloud for everybody.
Slide your phone to the left, and it should be a thing that says tap to unmute.
She said, hold on. I think she's going to type it in.
All right. But anybody else have any questions?
That was a great thing that you did. So if you guys think about it, on your A side, let's say you sold $1,000 on your A side and $1,000 on your B side, because they both got a B pack with the halo, and the other person was like, I'm going to do the same thing. So you just earned 4 shares in total.
Correct.
Yep.
Exactly. Oh, Richard, here we go. Richard. I saw Richard here. He had his camera.
Richard.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Richard. Good to see you.
Okay, so the question I have is, okay, so you said it goes to infinity, and it happens like, does it happen every week?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So every week. And then if you have anything left over that, that didn't calculate exactly, if you just had an extra 100 on each side, that would just go until the next week, right?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that, Richard. Exactly. So most of you guys don't understand, and I guess I got to fill in the holes of information here that never did multi-level marketing before. In other companies, if you didn't reach the $250 on A and B, for example, whatever leftover you had flushes out. But in our business model, we actually carry it forward to the next pay period until that other side catches up so that you can get that next share.
Okay, so you never lose anything because it'll always save it for the next week, whatever didn't match out.
That's perfect, Richard. Yeah, you know.
And so like, let's say you were building your side A, right? And you were just concentrating on A, so you still had your 1 on B. When you go to fill in B, will it just like, you'll start just like bam, 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 it'll just start calculating the shares?
Yes, exactly. The only caveat I have to say here, Richard, is that you guys should think about getting an A and B at least minimum.
Right.
A and B minimum, that's when your points are going to start piling up, no matter if your A starts taking off.
Okay.
So you have to have an A and B. If you don't
have an A and B.
Yeah, if you don't, it's not going to add up for you.
Okay. And even the bonus number 1 will save until you get.
No, bonus number 1 you can earn. You can
what
earn
if
without an A and B.
Like for myself, where I have 1 in B and nobody in A, like will that wait until I get the A or no?
For the new Spark bonus?
Yeah.
No, you can earn new Spark bonus as soon as possible.
Oh, okay.
For the share to sales, Richard, yes. For
Okay.
this bonus I'm explaining, yes, you're going to have to wait.
Okay.
That's a great question, though. See, I'm sure other people have had that question. Okay, anybody else? Richard, did that answer your question, or you want clarification?
Nope, that answered that question. Perfect. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks, Richard.
Well, Frank Hutchison had a
Hutchins.
question.
He has like 2 good questions too.
Frank. Okay. Where's Frank at?
Franklin. There he is.
Oh, hey, Frank. Yeah. How you doing, Frank? Yeah, he won the prize, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not hearing you right now, Frank, but I think
There he is. Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yay.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't win a prize, but it was my birthday, so I still got presents. So
Yeah. Happy birthday again.
thank you. Well, pretty much once the share is paid, is that? I heard you say something about weekly. So is that every week? Is that monthly? Is it yearly? And then once it's paid, is it gone after it's paid, or is it something that you keep collecting?
So let me go ahead. There's 3 parts to your question. Is does it get paid out weekly? Well, first and foremost, and not to make it too complicated, but you get paid out like a paycheck. So bi-weekly, you get paid it out. Okay. But we calculate it every week. So the system calculates what you earned on week 1 and week 2, and then pays it out on week 2. That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then second one is, does it go away once you cash it out? So I'm trying to understand your question here is if the company pays you out, you're wondering if that's it, right? Once you
is it like a stock that pays dividends where you just keep collecting on it, or is it just one time you cash it out and it's gone?
No, it's just one time you cash it out and it's gone. So you get special incentives for using those points to buy products instead. But other than that, you can convert it to cash. The real stock aspect to this, Frank, is how you position your team. That's where the stock aspect and the 55% profit sharing pool really takes place, not in the points that you get paid out. We're losing you, Frank, a little bit, but I hope that answered your question. Your mic is so good, by the way, that quality of your mic.
Yeah, and he's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to drive the Ozarks. I'll lose signal.
Oh, well, we appreciate you being on with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm careful.
Yes, ma'am.
So does that answer your question, Frank?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Frank.
you did.
Thank you.
You're
Okay, I think, is there anybody else that's here? Let's see. Dean, Michelle, can you guys help me to look if
Yeah. Can we go ahead and try Amethyst again?
Yeah, let's try Amethyst. I think she asked.
She was asking about every time you earn $500, does that equal 2 shares? And I explained to her, yes, you have to balance each side. Your A and your B side always has to be balanced. So once you earn $250 in sales on your A side, and then your B side, let's say, earns $500, since you only have $250 on the A side, you can only cash out the 1 share. And then the B side that had that 500, once you cash out the 250, will now only have 250, and the A side won't have anything because you cashed it out. So if you want to cash out the other 250 that's banked and sitting there on the B side, you have to earn another 250 on your A side to then cash out that 250, which then you won't have anything on either side once you cash it out. But let's say, for example, your A side has $1,000 that basically has 4 shares there. And then let's say your B side only has 500. You could cash out 2 shares because 500 minus the 1,000, then your A side will have 500 left, where your B side won't have anything. So if you guys can picture the balance, every time you accumulate a collective balance 250 on each side, that's how you equal out a share.
Right. Exactly.
Every $250 increment is a share.
Yes. And if I can, let me try to share screen again if I can. Let's see if I can do this again. So I can, because I think I can clarify her question specifically with her payout. Let me share screen. Give me one moment. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you guys can see this all right?
Yes. Yep.
So I have to draw it again, so bear with me. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but.
Thank you. We appreciate you breaking it down.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys' patience. Please don't yell at me.
No, you're good.
So I'm going to clarify it because I kept doing 250, but to make it even clearer, it goes in increments of 250 Amethyst. But I think you were asking, do you get paid $500? And no, it doesn't work like that. You get paid in shares. So if you're looking at my screen, each increment of 250, you get a share. So this is what it would look like. All right. So in first increment is $250. That means you got 1 share because you got 250 on both sides. Second increment is $500. And then you get 2 shares. That means you got $500 on each side. 750 is the next one and you get 3 shares. So again, like I said, this 3 shares doesn't mean you get the $500. You don't get the $750. You get 3 shares in this profit sharing program. You get 3 shares in this whole pool, this profit sharing pool. Now, what is included in this profit sharing pool will vary week to week. So it could be $10 million one week. It can be $5 million another week. It can be $20 million another week. It all depends. And also what all depends is how many people are earning shares. You're not the only one in the business that's going to be earning shares. So we have to divvy up that according to how many people earn shares. So once we do calculate that, you'll get that value of 1 share. And that's why the value of 1 share fluctuates from week to week, because it's dependent on how much we've earned as a company and how many people are earning shares as well. So like what Richard was saying, so I can clarify for you guys here, like what Richard was saying was, what if you have somebody, you know, ooh, that one's a big one. What if you have somebody that has, so this one was 500. Let's say one guy, and this is Dean. This is my guy, Dean here. This is me right here. And let's say Dean is a rock star and he's building the business super fast. So he's on my B side, but he's taken off. And instead of $750, he brings in $900. Okay. So that means, good job, Dean. That means you still get the 3 shares, right? But what happens? There's leftover here. There's $150 left over, right? What happens to this $150? What I was explaining to Richard is that you never lose that $150. It'll keep going to the next week until, let's say this is Michelle over here, until Michelle gets her game together and starts picking it up and catches up her side so that you get the 250 and you get paid the next share. So you'll never lose money. You'll never lose out on earning potential as long as you stay active and as long as you remain an A and a B. That's it.
Meaning active. You always have to make sure you have an active A, personally referred person, and an active B, personally referred person at all times.
Right. And to stay active, all that means is that you're ordering 1 product a month or 2 products a month through auto ship, a $70 or $140. And so that's how this share the sales work, is that every month. Look around, guys. We have, I think, 20 people in here. Everybody in here is on auto ship, right? So that means you don't have to wait for somebody to make an initial purchase to get this sales volume. Every month, people are reordering their products because to stay active. And so that's how these sales keep generating. And this is what I was telling the gentleman earlier, Frank, there we go. Sorry, Frank, I forgot your name for a second. This is what I was telling Frank earlier, that this is the stock aspect of it. This is where you get to get more earning potential depending on how you're building your team. Okay, any other questions?
Yes, Monica Kraus had another question.
Monica, okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to stop screen share again? Yeah? Okay.
Hey, Monica.
Hey.
What's up, Monica?
Yeah, I had a question. I was wondering if it's better to hold on to shares for a while or cash them out right away. So it builds up on both sides higher and higher.
So actually, Monica, the shares get paid out right away. So you don't actually get to hold on to them.
Okay. So it has to be even each week, or?
Yeah. So we use shares just as a way for us to understand how much the value of each one of those is worth. But yeah, you don't hold on to them. The only thing you would hold on to, Monica, is your earnings. That's the only thing you can hold on to if you want to.
So it just gets written as a check or whatever to you.
Yes. Yep.
Right away. Okay.
Yeah. Whenever you request it, and it's dependent on the pay period. Of course, we do it bi-weekly, but yep, you just request it.
Well, Monica,
Okay.
every week the shares goes into your e-wallet in the back office. Now you could wait 3 or 4 years if you want to request all the money out. That's your choice, how long you want to wait before you cash out and get a check from the company. But it's going to be calculated every 2 weeks. You're going to see it in there in your back office.
That's where the residual income lies. So the more your team builds, the more points you'll accumulate and earn those shares, commissions, and you could leave it in there, like Dean said, and you could cash it out anytime you want.
Right, because the bigger your team A and B gets, in the beginning you're gonna be like, oh, it's working slow, but that's just you're laying the groundwork. But as it grows and more people are getting in and they're building their teams, your shares, you're gonna notice all of a sudden you're gonna be like, whoa, look how many shares I have.
Yeah.
So it's the bigger that the everything grows, the more money you earn.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right.
And the shares fluctuate, like what Nico said, depending on the total global sales, on what the shares are going for. The shares could run anywhere from $20 all the way up to who knows how much.
But is it cashed out, like sent to you at the value that it is in that moment, or does it fluctuate staying in your e-wallet?
No, at that moment, Monica. Great question.
Yeah.
And like what Dean was saying, it could stay in there for 3 or 4 years if you want to. We won't send it bi-weekly on a clock like a paycheck. We just cash you out every week. And then when you want to get the check, you just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not a traditional share, like share of a company. It's just like a way to say your share of the pie.
Yes, for that week.
That's correct.
Right.
Okay.
And like Nico said, if you want to hold your shares until the share amount goes up, like let's say right now it's at 50 or something, and then you want to wait till it gets to $200 a share and then cash out. You could do that too.
Wait, Michelle, I think you're confusing him.
You confused.
No, I'm just saying,
value
like,
of the share doesn't go up and down. Yeah, what she means by that is that you can cash out at any time.
yes.
Okay, but the shares do not fluctuate, Monica.
Okay. That was like too information. Like, wait a minute.
No, you're good. You're good. I hope that answers your question. Did you have any other?
Nope, that was it.
Are you out on the horses right now?
I'm around horses.
Ah, look at that.
There's
Hi.
one. There's a few more.
It's good to see you, Monica. It's good to hear from you. Ever since I'm glad to see that you're getting involved with us. Really happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's spread a little thin, but I show up to this, so at least get it in my brain. It'll start happening.
There we go. Well, thanks for coming, Monica. Okay, let's see if we have any other questions out here, guys.
Frank had another question.
Frank had a follow-up. Can we see what shares are valued at weekly? Could we essentially hold them to a great week, then cash out, and then Oh, okay. That answered the question. Yes, you can't wait until a great week and cash it out. No. Okay. If there's no other questions, let's go ahead and move on. Let me move on to mine so I can make sure my screen is good.
Yeah, that was bonus number 2.
Yep. Now let me go ahead and go to bonus number 3, which is our repeat spark bonus. So to recap, we did a bonus where you get paid for any time somebody makes a new purchase, right? That's the new spark bonus. Then we have this profit sharing one that we just did. This is our share the sales profit sharing bonus. Now our next one is our repeat spark bonus. Now the name kind of gives you a clue of how you get this bonus. You get this bonus every time somebody repeats a purchase. You get a small little portion of what they ordered, right? So everybody in here is repeating their purchases right now. Every single auto ship is a repeat purchase. So I have to explain to you guys what a level is, because that's what matters with the repeat spark bonus. So let's say, for example, you're right here again. And here's your A, here's your B. Let's say this is Dean. This is Michelle. Okay, so this is me right here, Nikolai. Since I just started this business, I tell Dean and Michelle about it and they join. Since they are my first people I referred, and I personally referred them, meaning I talked to them and they said, okay, I'll join under you. They're my level 1, okay? Level 1. So we have levels in this business, and what you're seeing here at the bottom, that's 8 different levels, right? You can get paid on. So what is 8 different levels? Well, the personally refers, like Dean and Michelle, that's your level 1. Now, what if Dean goes out and builds a business and he gets his friend, he gets Frank, and he gets Richard. Frank, Richard, right? Now, since I, at the top, referred Dean, that's my level 1. But since I don't know who Frank and Richard are, but Dean knows who Frank and Richard are, and he referred them, they're still in my team though. That makes it my level 2. So that means Frank and Richard are my level 2. Now, anybody that Frank and Richard refer, say Monica and Amethyst, that's your level 3. Now, anything that Monica and Amethyst refer is your level 4, and so forth until you get to level 8. Okay? So that are the levels. That means that anybody that Dean refers is a level 2, anybody that they refer level 3, and it goes down. That's your line of personal referrals. Now, I get paid no matter where you are in my business, even if you're all the way down here. Let's say I saw Claudia in here. Let's say Claudia joined way down on level 8, and it was like 2 years later she finally got on board. It doesn't matter. I still get paid off of Claudia's reorder, even if she's my level 8. And I probably don't even know who Claudia is because it's so far down. It's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, all the way down to 8 levels. And I'm still getting paid a small portion of whatever she reorders. And so that's the repeat spark bonus. Just so I don't confuse you guys, I'm not going to go with how much you get awarded for whatever they reordered. Just know that you get a small portion of whatever they reordered. And you can look at the loyalty program flyer to see how much you get depending on what they order. There's a little breakdown there.
And that builds.
Yep. And the cool thing about this is that it exponentially builds. Because if you did 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, like we were doing with compounding, I believe at level 8, you have, let's see, I believe at level 8, there would be 256 total people. Yep. Mm-hmm. What I mean by 256 total people is that if Nikolai, I referred Dean and Michelle referred 2, those 2 referred 2, at level 8, I would have 256 people in that whole entire organization. That's what it means. Okay, so let's see if we can get Richard on, and should I stop screen share? All right, let's see if we can get Richard on to ask that question, that follow-up.
Okay, so And this is off your first level, right? So let's say like at, it gets down to like level 5, right? And now I personally sponsor somebody else. So I have a new level 1 at level 5. Now, do I get the 8 levels? Do you know what I mean from that one?
That's
So then you double dip on the level 6, 7, and 8, because that becomes 1, 2, 3, and then you go further down. So wherever you put a new person, you'll get 8 levels, right?
That's a great question. You got a good understanding of it, Frank. That's perfect explanation. So if I can share screen again, so I can let everybody else in on that knowledge that you know. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So what Frank was saying is that, look, what if I referred somebody way down on my level 5 right over here? Okay. Let's put Frank here. What if I referred Frank, but since it's so long from now, he actually is on my level 5, but still I personally referred him. This is where it gets tricky, guys, because visually he'll be on my level 5. Okay. When we look in and we visually see it, it'll look like he's on my level 5. But since I personally referred him, he's actually my level 1. So what that means is that from where Frank starts, there's going to be 8 more levels down from him. So whoever Frank refers, that's your level 2. Whoever Frank's refers, that's your level 3. So it'll go down again from that level 5. Great question. All right. Any other questions? Maybe I should just leave this up. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yes. It's Monica. It's not a percentage. It's a small point bonus. The percentage is on our next bonus, which I'll show you. Okay, Richard. I think you had a follow-up question. If we can unmute him.
Yep. Oh, here.
Oh, still here.
Yep. There I am. Yeah. So like this one is it only the 3 products that have the point value for this bonus, the Nectura, the Ion 5, and the Halo?
No, not at all.
Oh,
not at
they
all.
all have a point value then.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I was listening to the thing and they only referred to those 3, and I thought, oh, what about the other stuff? So every one of the products has a point value attached to it.
Yes, every single product has a point value, and that point value can get paid out in all these bonuses.
Okay. And then one more thing, like, so on level 5, when you put Frank in, right? So then like you double dip, since you're not at 8 on the first one that you did, you double dip on those?
Whoever Frank, whoever.
Yeah, like, okay, so like here, like you said, you personally sponsored Frank on level 5, right?
Right.
So now you start a new level 1 through 8. So like, but you're still on the first one, that you put in with Dean, you still got 8 levels going down. And so like at 5, do you double dip on 5, 6, 7, 8? And then after that, it goes down 1, 1, 1. You know what I mean?
No, you won't double dip. That's a good question though. They don't overlap. What will happen is that Frank will just start the new line from 1 to 8 here, and he won't.
Oh, okay.
He won't be included in the level 5 to 8.
Okay. So is it it would be better then if you like when you get going and get it going, you want to put it down past 8 so that you get the full value of 8 on the first one. And then the next one you put in, you want to put in after 8 somewhere so that way you get a full value going down again, correct?
Yeah, and just so it doesn't confuse you, Richard, I wouldn't pay attention to the visual aspect of it all.
Yeah.
What I would pay attention into is your personal referral. So whoever you personally refer, from that moment where they are, 8 levels down.
Okay.
No matter where they are.
All right. Thank you.
You got it, Richard. See, Richard's asking very, very specific questions because I was talking to Richard in Ojai, and he's actually been in other companies in the past when back in the day. So he has a good understanding of this, and he's asking questions that are related to it. So thank you. Thank you, Richard. Any other questions? Okay. So that is the Repeat Spark bonus, guys. This in Japan, we notice, and Dean has met these people, and Michelle has. Actually, Michelle, have you met them yet?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they came down to Vegas.
We went to Hawaii too.
Oh yes, that's correct. That's correct. There's certain people that yeah, let me lower myself real quick. They're telling me to lower my volume. Hold on.
But just because you're getting a little small feedback. That's
Yeah.
why.
We hear an echo.
Yeah, how do I?
You probably have to lower the volume on that.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I'm muted. I think it's because of.
Oh, now you're muted.
You muted yourself, Nico. Or either mute, you have to unmute yourself. Or mute your computer. There you go.
All right, better. A little bit better.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
We can hear you though.
It's not bothering.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's not bothering, right?
Lower the volume on your iPad. Did you do that?
Yeah. I don't know why.
You're drawing off your iPad, right? On your computer?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me try to do that.
Or either mute the iPad. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not muted. Where's the little plug?
I go through this.
Hey, that's smart. Plug some headphones in.
Uh,
I think I have a headphone jack.
sometimes you just have to trick.
Oh my God, the new iPads don't have a jack.
Uh-oh. It's all wireless now.
But these were some great questions, and I love how we're able to break this down. So thank you so much for going through it in detail.
You got it. Yeah, I don't think I can do it, guys. Should I just keep it far?
Yeah, just keep
Now
it,
that one's
just keep
echo,
it
yeah.
separate from each other a little bit.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Hold on. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Is that, you guys hear it? Anything?
Perfect.
Nope.
Nope,
you got
you
it.
did it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to mute Zoom in general. See, but I don't even think I'm in the room now.
No, you're in. We can hear you.
Okay.
We don't hear echoes anymore.
And we see you.
Okay.
And-
Now how do I get out of? Now I need to get on, guys. I need help. Just-
You mean you need to share screen again?
That's what
yeah, I'm
happens.
gonna join a room. Give me 1 second, guys. 2 seconds. I'm joining the room on my iPad. 818. I don't know. It's not on
In the
here.
meantime, while you're doing that, if anyone else has any questions that they want to inquire on within the last 3 bonuses, feel free to put it in the chat.
Yeah. Any question, throw it in the chat.
Because the
not-
next bonus is going to be the 4th bonus, which is the share match bonus. And that one, that I know that one's going to be a little bit more in-depth or intense.
Right. So once Nico gets through getting his iPad hooked up so he could draw,
Mhm.
so we could have a staring contest if you want. If I knew any jokes, I would tell you jokes.
No, but it's good though with the with them being able to understand the back office and the bonus structures.
Right.
But with just those 3 alone, you can imagine how much points and commissions you would actually earn simply off of sharing and building your sales, building your teams. It is a people helping people business. So anyone that you refer, you want to help them.
Right. So far we went through new Spark bonus. That's bonus 1, 20%.
Mhm.
Share the sales. That's bonus 2, where you can earn unlimited shares in that 55% global pie pool. And then we had the repeat Spark bonus, where you get money on all the repeat from everybody buying products and taking their products. That's in your team. You're benefiting from all that up to 8 levels deep. And pretty soon we're going to go through the share match bonus, which is 7 levels deep. Oh, I see Nico's getting ready to share a screen.
Yep. And then I saw a question pop up too.
Okay, hit the chat. Let's see.
A question popped up about where do you find new applications to sign people up? It's in your
Okay.
back office. Mhm.
Yep. And then Christine will be putting it in the comment section below.
Yes, thank you.
But the
Thank you,
application is
Christine.
also on the new website where they can sign up.
Yes.
that way.
Yep.
So
Yep.
those options. Mhm.
Can you guys see my screen all right?
Yes,
Share
thank
match
you.
bonus.
Share
Sorry,
match-
guys. Don't we all love technical difficulties?
Oh, it's okay. You did it like a pro, so good job.
Okay, so the next thing is our share match bonus. So again, this is, the name implies what you get from this bonus. This is where you're matching on other people's shares. So not only are you, it helps to kind of think of your matrix, your spot in the matrix when you sign up as your own little franchise, kind of like a McDonald's franchise. So when you sign up, you get like a spot in the matrix, like what we've been drawing. And through this matrix, you're going to earn commissions. We're going to give you the product formulations. We're going to give you the marketing materials. So just like a turnkey business, like a franchise, we give it to you, except you don't have the overhead. You don't need $1 million in liquid assets to get considered. You don't need any of that. And on top of that, you're not located in one position where you have to stay and get people into your business. You can take it anywhere you want. So it helps to think of your Sparkle business almost like your own digital franchise. Okay. And what this franchise gets paid out on is not only your own sales, but you get paid out on other franchises' sales. So just because you told them about how great the business is and they opened up their business, for that effort, Club Sparkle rewards you a small portion of every franchise sale of their business, even though you're operating your own franchise, just because you introduced it. And that's what we have here. So how you get paid out depends on where they sit in your levels. So again, guys, this is where we explain the levels. Level 1 is your personal referrals, meaning I refer Dean and Michelle, that's my level 1. Now, if Dean and Michelle referred somebody else that I don't know, that's my level 2, even though they're in my organization. And so what this share match bonus is, you get a match on everybody's shares in the share the sales pool. So as people are earning their own shares, let's say we have, I'm picking on you, Richard and Frank. Let's say that Richard is in my level 1. This is me right here at the top. Now, since they're in my level 1, I get 15% of their share earnings. So whatever the shares they earn, I get 15%. So let's say that Richard earned 100 shares. Frank earned 1,000 shares, just so we can understand it. So that means 15% of 100 is 15 shares. So I got 15 shares here. And I got 150 shares here. So 50 shares there, 150 shares there. So total, I got 165 shares. So this is the share match bonus. I'm earning shares on other people, or matches on other people's shares, whether or not I'm helping them with the business, whether or not they are requesting that I show up to their meetups, whether or not they actually need to be supported on me. Just because they're in my organization, I get a portion of their sales. Not only that, you get a portion of whoever they brought in sales. So like what we were saying, we even have the level 2. So let's say here, let's erase this real quick. Why did it change color on me? I don't know. But it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So this is my personal referral. Now I'm going to get Frank to refer to, right? That's my level 1. This is my level 2. Now I get what? 10% of anything that they get. So let's use the same example. You get 100 shares on this side and they get 1,000 shares on this side. That means I get 10% of whatever that their shares are. So I get 10 shares here and I get 100 shares here. What is the value of that share? Well, we calculate the total amount of sales divided by the amount of shares, and we get the value of that one share. Now for level 3, it's the same. And level 5, 6, or 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all 5%. So as you can see here, you can refer another person down, personally refer them on your level 8. Like what Richard was saying here. Let's say there was like a bunch of levels here, and this is your level 8. Even if you personally referred him, he's still your level 1, which means you get more level 8s from him. You can go 8 further levels from him. So people are earning so much money from this bonus alone. And what we noticed, and what my point was before we got sidetracked, was some people build their business where they focus on the share match bonus. How do you focus on the share match bonus? Well, okay. Instead of getting a bunch of people like repeat spark bonus, I get a lot of people in and I get a small portion of a lot of people. Instead of doing that, I focus on Richard and I focus on Frank, and I make sure that Richard and Frank are strong leaders and they get their other 2. Then I focus on Richard and Frank training those other 2, and you keep going down further and further. The reason why that's so important is because in this bonus, you get matched on their earnings. So you have a vested interest in them earning a lot. So you wanna pay attention and support those guys so that they can earn more and that you can earn more. And that's why I say that quote in my meetups all the time, guys, is Zig Ziglar once said, help enough other people get what they want and you can get what you want. So this is you helping all these other people get what they want, whether it's better health, better wealth, a community, whatever it is. And then once you reward them, they will reward you. So that's really, truly why this is a people helping people business. Okay, and I think is that bonus number 4, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Any questions on that before I move on? I see a lot of chats here, so I think there are. Can you guys sort that out and tell me which one I should be answering first, or which one is
In the chat.
There's no questions on that one.
Will we be able to see how the company is doing? So that's a question that's kind of vague, but I guess the best way to see that is your shares. So the best way to see how well the company is performing is get the benchmark of what your share was this 1 week. And if it went up, that's how you know the company went up. If it went down, that's how you know the company sales went down. You'll get a good idea of the fluctuation of sales based on your shares. That's a great way to gauge it. Other than that, we don't report total sales earnings. We just have the shares that you earned for that week. So you can kind of get the idea of them from there. Any other questions? The application form is there. And then what's cool about this, guys, is an editable one. So if you want to type in it and you don't want to write in it, print it out and do all that, you could just go on your computer and type in it and just send it digitally. So you don't have to scan it, print it, and do all that.
Yeah, save it to your computer. So anytime you ever need to fill it out, you could easily just pull that up.
Right. Okay. So that is the share match bonus. Let's go ahead and move on to, that's pretty much it, guys. Let's move on to our title bonus then.
Yep. We still got 2 more bonuses, but it'll be quick.
And so our goal is to have you guys start building your own teams eventually. And once you guys start understanding the concept, then you'll start, the fun really begins there, because then it's not conceptual. It's actually real, tangible, and you're building your team. There's no funner thing than building your team, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's move on to the title achievements. So this is our second to last bonus, and you can think of this as like your Christmas bonus or your outstanding performance bonus. So in our company, we have titles like a lot of other companies. And we can rank up in these titles depending on how many shares that we earned in our activity, essentially. Now you can get a full breakdown on the flyer or the loyalty program, but this gives you a visual representation of how you would rank up. So Star VIP, that means that you earned 8 shares. Star Crystal means you earned 20 shares. Star Sapphire, 80, all the way up to 7-star Red Diamond, which is 1,200 shares. And so this is where the points come in, guys. This is where I get to explain it. Remember, I said each point gives you 1 cent, is equivalent to 1 cent. So if you earned the Red Diamond Ambassador right here, okay, that's after the 7-star, you get 2.5 million points, right? Then if you earn the Pink Diamond Ambassador, you got 5 million. And these are all one-time bonuses that once you reach them, you get paid out, and it's a one-time bonus. And at the end of it, totaling these next 2, you would have earned 200 or 25 million points, which is about $250,000. Okay, in this bonus alone. So this is what we call your big purchase bonus. This is the bonus that you see. I don't know if everybody in here has watched our videos or our highlights or have seen our marketing materials on our trips where we go to Hawaii, like Michelle was saying. She met all these people in Hawaii. They came down to Vegas. We went to Japan. We do these fun trips with all these people that have reached the Royal Crown Ambassador, the top rank. So what does that tell you? It tells you that all those people that you're seeing in the booklet, they all got $250,000. It's hard to comprehend, right? And on top of that, they're earning their commissions from the 5 other bonuses that we have to offer. So this is just on top of that. And then we get to go on these fun trips and getaways as a plus. So this is our Ferrari bonus. This is the house bonus. This is the purse you always wanted. This is putting the kids through college. This is that bonus. Don't think about it until it comes. And then once it comes, you have a plan for it. Any questions on the title bonus? So that's our goal, guys. Our goal is we have all these leaders that are from Japan or Vietnam or Philippines. Now we're trying to get leaders here in America. And we're trying to get you guys to travel with us. In fact, I believe we have one person that didn't reach the Royal Crown Ambassador yet, but did qualify to go on a trip. And we did have her qualifications set at a different standard because we just opened up into America, but she referred so many people that she qualified for our trip. And then COVID came and we couldn't do it. So we still have her qualified for the next upcoming trip. She can use that credit, and that's Miss Terry Peterson. So if you guys see Terry Peterson in this
let's
chat,
highlight Terry.
You said what, Michelle?
I was like, can we show who Terry Peterson is? Terry, she's one of our achievers.
Her video's not on.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
She's one of our achievers in Minneapolis, and we're going to be going to Minneapolis sometime later, I think in October. And we're also going to a lot of other states like Arizona, North Carolina, all these other places that we're trying to, Oklahoma, all these other places where we're trying to establish a home base so that we can get you to this point. So we can get you to this Royal Crown Ambassador so we can have fun together on these trips so you can get the 250 grand. That's our plan. And we're personally here to help you. We have every ventured interest to help you guys.
And we're going to do another, training open forum tomorrow. For those of you that did not get a link, just either text me, email me, or you could also inquire with the office. So that way we could send you the invite. And anytime any of you ever need help or have any questions, if you want more training, just let us know and we will create one-on-one training with you anytime or answer any questions you might have.
Right.
Because we're all here to support you. We are your support team.
Again, I'm going to drive this point home before I open it up to last minute questions, because that pretty much wraps up our bonuses. We have one other bonus that I don't have a slide for. It's our re-entry bonus. Now, most people here won't actually use the re-entry bonus until you get, a lot of people involved and you start earning a lot of shares. But all you need to know is that you get another account pretty much that you can place wherever you want in your organization and earn bonuses off of them. And that's our rank or our bonus number 6. But to drive this point home here, guys, you get all of these bonuses. You get the amazing products that we know and we stand behind. All of you guys here love the products, which is great. All of you guys here are advocates of the product. Now, on top of that, you get to benefit with this loyalty program. So the reason why we keep saying these sayings like try it, share, profit, or we're not asking you to sell, we're asking you to share, is all because that's our philosophy. Our products are so great that if you love the products, go out and share them with other people. Don't share them like, oh, you got to join my team. Because people get weird when they get like that. They're like, oh, I gotta get my next sale. I gotta hunt for my next sale. And that's why I say, don't be a hunter, but be a gatherer. So next time, or I'm sorry, not a hunter, but a farmer. So that next time you plant the seed in their head, you look at it like that, like, oh yeah, this company is helping me out. You should definitely take a look if you want to. And then next time you see them, you say, oh, by the way, I got this great. It's now cured my my skin rashes. I don't have any rashes anymore. It's amazing.
They cure.
Yeah, take a picture and submit it to us. And that's how we develop the business here, is through your guys' most powerful tool, which is your personal story and your personal testimony. And so you get all these bonuses. And what do you have to do to qualify? All you have to do is buy $70 worth of product. That's your overhead, guys. You don't need to pay employees. You don't need to buy sales tax. You don't need to buy formulations. You don't need to buy marketing materials unless you want to. You could send it digitally. Your overhead for running your business is $70. And that's based on personal consumption. You know, that's based on your product that you're buying for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then on top of that, what else do you need? You need an active A and B. Okay. $70 auto ship and an active A. And why did I put A? A and B. Those are the two things that you guys need. Other than that, everything else will take care of itself. Just take the product, develop your story, tell people about your story, and build your team by helping others discover their path to wealth, health, or community. All right. Mahela has a question, so I think I'm pretty much done explaining it. We're going to go ahead and break it off questions.
Hi, Mahela.
Hey guys.
What's up, Mahela? You at the hospital again?
Yeah, yes. I'm just telling my friends here that I'm going to show them about the business when they come to my house.
Oh my God, perfect.
Hello.
Can't wait to meet
Hey
you.
guys, can't wait to meet you guys.
We're coming to Arizona.
We're coming to Arizona. I hope it's not hot as Vegas.
We're all gonna see you.
What's the problem? Take both kids. I'm ready to go. Here. Goodbye. My coworker here. He can just take this. I have two of them to give him.
I love it.
Okay.
What happened? He was supposed to come early. You see? I was alone in the whole building.
See, pay
Wonders.
attention to Mahela. Mahela is a tough leader in Arizona that we're going to help
Yes.
establish a
Yes,
base
I'm
in.
a tough leader
He's
in
a
Arizona.
force to be reckoned with. You go.
And we have Victor here from Arizona on the line.
Yeah,
right
where's
now.
Victor
Yes,
at?
Victor.
Where's
Let's
Victor?
highlight
He's
Victor.
in. Hey, Victor.
Victor.
He's
Hey,
also
Victor, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Victor.
Victor.
Go ahead and unmute.
Here,
Hey,
here's the
everybody.
kids. I'm leaving.
We're coming to
Bye.
see you guys in Arizona soon.
Yeah, can't wait. No, you can't.
Hey guys. Oh, what's up? Is that your son, Victor?
Yeah, it's my son.
Jesus,
what up, buddy?
ball.
He's eating. He's
Oh,
focused.
hey, Nikolai, it's a little warm out here, but hopefully you come out at a good time.
I
Because I
know.
want to invite you in September.
It's about
Give me a-
105, 110 sometimes, Victor. What do you guys got
Yeah,
there?
they come in
Yes, it
September
is,
from
bro.
Las Vegas.
It's Arizona, man. That's how it is.
So I'm excited, guys, because here, what you guys are hearing, Mahela and Victor, these are our two leaders in Arizona that we're going to come out and do our own little coming out party with a meetup, doing everything to support them. So if you guys know anybody in Arizona, send them to that meetup. And we're doing these little things everywhere in every state that we're going to. So like I said, again, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Arizona, Florida, Wisconsin. If you know anybody,
Told you.
please let us know.
You know how to do that.
Yes. Thank you. We'll be in touch.
We'll be in
Stay
touch,
strong,
guys.
guys.
Good to see you, Victor.
Thank you, everybody,
Good
for
to see you,
joining
Layla.
us. That's so cool. That's some dedication right there where you see people working and they're on the live Zoom. Like here's Frank driving, he's working. And then we've got Mahela working and she's on there. So thank you guys. You guys are all amazing for taking the time out to join us and be with us and listen in. And this just shows that you guys are amazing and dedicated. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah, we have people from all over. You guys, like what we were just saying, we have them from Arizona. We have Alice Smith from Las Vegas, and we even have our Japanese members that are tuning in. We have
Hey.
people that's with us. Even from Japan, guys, we're all one big family. So, Alice, what's up? Hope you're doing well.
Alice, I still have your package. I got to come see you.
So as you guys can see here, you guys are beginning to meet each other as well. You guys are starting to create a community within yourselves, not only just with us and Club Sparkle, but as your own group. And this is exactly what we hope for. And this is exactly what we want to help you guys do. What's up, Claudia?
Hey, we can't wait to go see Karen Dowse too. She's also another one of our leaders in Florida.
There's Sherry. I was just
Yeah.
trying to talk to your daughter.
Yes, Karen.
Okay. But I think that's it, guys. If there's no other questions, we're going to go ahead and do a breakdown tomorrow. So if you can't think of your question now, you can ask it tomorrow during that event. But I believe that Michelle's doing something different, right?
That's what it is.
Do you want to make an announcement?
Oh, yeah. So if any of you are available and able, and if you're interested in learning more, or we could delve deeper or go back over the loyalty program, or if you even want to go over the back office or anything, Dean and I will be here to help you. It will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is actually 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I'll send you out the link. If you have any questions or if you need that link, you can contact me directly. My phone number is 702-822-0548, or email me, Michelle@Club Sparkle. Or if you want to get a hold of me, you could also contact the office. Easy number, 872-SPARKLE, which is 772-7553. So we would like to invite all of you to join us.
I think Danny has the link if you don't mind me putting it in there, Michelle.
Oh, yes, sure. Thank you, Danny. Yes, please.
We're going to go ahead and shoot it in the chat, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Other than that, what should we?
I think we're good. We've answered all the questions. We've gone over the whole loyalty program and answered. Yeah. So I guess we will see everyone again tomorrow.
Everybody that's coming tomorrow, go to Michelle's. But I believe our next event is on what is it, Danny? The 9th September. I'm putting you on the spot. You got 27 people waiting on your answer. 6. The 6th. Okay, our next event is actually September 9th. September 9th, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's always 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can always go on our website, clubsparkleusa.com. Just go to the events tab and you'll see it all there.
Or you can text.
Or text. Yeah, we have an easy texting. If you guys want to sign up for that, you get all the updates there and all the links and everything. So it's just consolidated. They would just have to text what? 474747 Club Sparkle.
And their name.
And their name. Yeah, so Christine's also, sorry, people are talking to me right now. Christine is putting the loyalty program video also for you guys in the chat. And what would be helpful is what we do for each one of our events is that we actually record this. So we were going in depth on each one of these bonuses. And if you really want to know in depth, my suggestion to you is to print out this little booklet. We have it called the loyalty program. It looks like this. It's in your back office. My suggestion to you is to print this out, listen to our recording that we went through each one of these bonuses. We also have a loyalty program video that goes along with this. And even the examples in that video go along with this as well. So it's very helpful. And it'll help you get an overall picture of it, because I explained it in a way that this doesn't explain it, but it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I would reference both, because some people really like to hear it the way I explain it, and which is why we did it this way.
Yeah, so click on those links that you see in the chat feed. Take advantage of that easy access. Thank you for sharing that.
You got it. And then we'll check in with you guys on the 9th. Other than that, thank you guys so much for joining. It's really good to see a lot of you guys' faces that I just met. Truly, truly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. And I can't wait to meet you guys again. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, guys. Good to see you. Victor, Mihaela, Richard, Togami, Alice, Monica, Marielle, Claudia, Tina. Oh, the roads are here.
Oh my gosh, I love them all.
Aaron, Regina, Sherry, Kimberly, Terry, Kurt. Bye, guys.
Aaron. Bye, guys.
There's Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
Aaron, oh my gosh.
That's dog, Aaron.
Yeah, Chase. Where's Chase?
Where's Chase?
We're like,
BJ Namoki. Oh, BJ, what's up?
But there's Yay. Okay.
Brian, you.
Tanoch and Adriana. Yay. I'm so glad you guys all came on. Thank you, everybody. There's
Kurt. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, everybody.